It is week 14 and we are on letter N. This has a very consistent weight throughout. It doesn't maybe look like it because of the serifs and the little fun details we'll be adding, but the main part of the letter N is very much the same weight. So this week it would be really helpful if we had our grid turned on. So I'm going to click the wrench icon, Canvas, Drawing Guide, Edit Drawing Guide. I'm gonna click 2D grid and I'm gonna put this closer to like 100-ish. I'll add a new layer. I am using the dark teal color, and what we're gonna do first is just set ourselves up kind of some grid lines. So start by going about, we've always been going roughly 5 down. So I'm gonna draw 2 lines here, and then I'm gonna swipe left and duplicate, bring that over. This N is pretty narrow, but I don't want it to be super narrow. So go about 1.5 blocks over. And then a super easy way to keep the weight consistent is to duplicate it one more time. Tap your arrow tool and use the little rotation icon. And we're just gonna kind of use that to roughly judge our width of our letter in there. So that is our kind of template for ourselves now. So we'll pinch those layers together and we're gonna reduce the opacity. I'm gonna set mine, I'm at about 37 there, and now we'll add a new layer to draw our final letter in. So I will start by, I'll draw that line and this line here. I'll draw our main line on this side. I'm gonna make that one full width. On these inner lines, I'm gonna stop them about where the middle part of the N comes in. So I will draw that line from there to there on a diagonal. And this one's gonna end up curving around. So I'm just gonna draw part of it. And that's kind of the basis of our letter in there. So if we toggle that off, if it helps you, we've used what we really need for that. So you could toggle that off and then make sure you're on your main letter N layer. So for these cute little curvy serifs, here's what I do. I'm gonna turn my page and draw a squiggly line like that. And for this one, this one's gonna come across. You can see that it overshoots on both sides here. This one, I'm gonna have it stop or start right here and overshoot a little only on one side. Maybe I'll have it right about there. Same thing on the bottom. This one will overshoot on both sides like that. And then just for fun, I added kind of a swash on the base of the letter N down here. So let's finish our serifs first and then we will work on that. Once you have all your curvy lines drawn, all you're really gonna do is gently come in and curve it towards your base. Maybe I want that one to be just a little longer, so I'll lengthen it a bit and then just curve it in. This one really just gets connected. And we can clean up any overshoot lines when we erase after we fill it in. So just bring it kind of like that, just a really gentle curve from each line of your serif, and you can see it's coming together. So that's a really, really easy but cute way to add some serifs. Kind of like you start with a hairline, but then you end up making it bracketed, and it almost looks kind of like a modern twist on an old style to me. Okay, for this one, we're just gonna curve around somewhat like that. And then on top as well. So we have a cute little, I'm gonna call it a nose on our N, and then we can fill it in. So that looks pretty good. It just needs a little cleaning up. So I'll tap in with my eraser tool to kind of fix any lines that aren't nice and straight. Overall though, that one came out really well. Sometimes you have to zoom in quite a bit to see where you need to touch up. All right, and maybe I need to add a wee bit there. And I'm gonna erase just a tiny bit here to make that a little smoother. All right, so there is the basis of our letter N. If you want to take it a step further, we'll add some of those spurs. We have done that, when did we last do that? On the letter C and letter H. And the reason I'm doing it like this on various letters, when we get to our whole collective alphabet piece, various letters have spurs and it balances our overall piece at the very end. All right, so because I don't necessarily want to draw my guideline right on my letter N, I'm actually gonna tap the layer below, add a new layer, and then I want my spur to be right about the middle. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and draw a straight line all the way across like that. And now I'm going to tap the N, reduce the opacity, and then tap back to my main layer. And now I'll just use that as my guideline for creating those arcs for my spur. And then I'll drag and drop some color in. And again, once you fill in the color, you can see where you need to smooth out your lines to make them a little more natural, whether that means adding some color or deleting some color. It just depends. All right, that's pretty good. So I'll take my final letter, click copy, tap my wrench icon, add, paste, and again, I will shrink it down so it fits better within our template. Maybe angle it a little to make it more playful. And that is it for letter N. Next week, we will be moving on to a fun little letter O.